What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Today, I have a very special pair of sneakers. These are the Air Jordan 1 center courts. And these are actually the models that MJ wore in the documentary, The Last Dance, with a little bit of the details tweaked here and there. But nevertheless, it's basically the same silhouette that we've seen on Netflix. And these had quite a limited release in my hometown because we only saw these on the official Nike website and a few select Jordan stores in my hometown. And luckily, I was able to cop a pair for retail. And I'm so glad to have copped this for my collection. So let's just jump right into the shoe. The overall colorway of the shoe is really simple. It's just white, 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 triple white. And that's a really clean colorway to have on a sneaker. And as you can see, the entire upper is constructed of this very nice, smooth, and plush tumbled leather. And moving towards the top of the shoe, or the front of the shoe, you see more of that plush tumbled leather used for the toe box area. And as you can see, the give as I push into the leather. And then moving towards the top of the shoe, you see that the white cotton laces factory laced onto the shoe. And then interestingly, you see this very light gray, almost whitish suede tongue used for the sneaker. And you see that Air Jordan text printed into the tongue of the shoe. Now, what's interesting is that from what I've seen online, the actual shoe that MJ wore in the documentary has this white tongue done in white tumbled leather instead of this suede material. So I guess what MJ actually wore is more of a kind of like an F&F model, and this is the more the model available for the general public. But nevertheless, I think it's a really cool shoe to have in the collection. Now, moving towards the back of the shoe, you see these nicely padded details on the back of the shoe, and what this is supposed to represent is, I think, when you look at the Air Jordan Wings logo, you see these feather details, and I think that's what Jordan Brand was trying to mimic by using this more of this premium tumbled leather to pad onto the back of the shoe, and then this detail extends to the other side of the shoe, completing that kind of Wings logo detail overall. And then on the ankle area of the shoe, you see more of that premium suede material used for the ankle patch here. And then you can see the Air Jordan Wings logo engraved into the ankle area. And I think QC-wise, Jordan Brand did a really nice job. This shoe really gives off that kind of premium vibe. And I think they did a really nice job of putting this model together. I can just feel that they put in a lot of attention to detail when creating this model. And then basically the inner side of the shoe is the same deal with that plush tumbled leather on the medial side of the shoe. Moving on to the midsole. The midsole is really simple. You see that crisp white midsole for the sneaker. And then the outsole is basically the typical Air Jordan 1 outsole with the typical traction pad done in that crisp white once again. One thing that's interesting about this shoe is that the Zoom Air is actually used here, so you would get that extra cushioning in the heel area to provide more comfort and support for the wearer. And another very cool detail of the shoe is that on the left shoe, you see this glittering silver print on the back of the tongue, and what this is supposed to represent is, I think it's MJ's thumbprint. I think it's a really interesting detail. And on the right shoe, you see MJ's autograph done in this glittering silver text. So I guess this model doesn't really have like heritage, so to speak, but I can just feel that Jordan Brand was trying to put in a lot of meaning into this model when they put this together, because obviously it is, after all, it is a Jordan 1 model that MJ wore, for a special occasion, and we're not going to see Jordan wearing any Air Jordan 1 models in basketball matches. So I think it's a really cool experience and a nice piece of memorabilia to have this in a collection. Um, some people have been giving these some, bad looks because they've been claiming that these look like those Adidas Stan Smith models, but they're correct in the sense that from what I've read online, I think they drew a lot of inspiration from tennis court shoes, or so I think that's where this shoe kind of gets that resemblance from, and I think it's still a cool silhouette overall. Another interesting fact that I wanted to mention is that Jordan Brand actually went the extra mile of giving this model the OG treatment by using the OG Air Jordan 1 box. And this is basically the same box that we get for Air Jordan 1 high models. And this is not typically what we see for Air Jordan 1 low cuts. So you can just feel that Jordan Brand was really intending to make this an OG Jordan model, and I think it's a really uh, cool move that they did. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this pair in my collection. And yes, I do plan to wear these in the summer. I don't think I would be wearing these in the snow just yet, but yeah, definitely, I think these are going to be a easy pair to pull off, especially because it has Zoom Air. It's going to be really comfortable compared to the other Air Jordan 1 low cuts that we've been getting recently. Yeah, so once again, these are, I think they're quite limited in quantity from what I've seen. I mean, they did sell out, but there are a lot of people who are on the fence about this model. But personally, I think they're really cool. They're not that expensive. I haven't checked the resale prices, but I think it's definitely the investment as long as the resale price isn't crazy. And I think it's a really interesting addition to anyone's sneaker collection. So yeah, that's basically it for this model. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow, and I'll keep pushing more content really soon. Thanks for watching.